wanted to talk to you today about challenges and how you view challenges. And I think it's so important in thinking about certain challenges. Sometimes we say it as pressure, but the important thing is that there are three things that we can do to view challenges in a different way, and I want to give those to you today. So there are three P's, and so they'll be easy to remember. And the first P is perspective. And I think when we see challenges as opportunities, and that's the key thing, to see a challenge as an opportunity. And when we see challenges as opportunities, we get a different perspective. And it gives us an opportunity to view that challenge in a new light. It's important that we see challenges as opportunities and gain a new perspective. When we see them as a challenge or we see this as a pressure moment, then it automatically gets us into a defensive and reactive mode. And we have to make sure that we're in a positive and productive and proactive mode. And when we see challenges as opportunities, it allows us to do that. And it gives us that new perspective. It helps us to focus on our strengths and our gifts and our abilities and this opportunity that's in front of us as well. And so that new perspective is really important, to see it as an opportunity and to refocus us on our kind of conquering truths about our abilities and what we're getting ready to go out and do, versus the limiting beliefs that so often either the opponent or the enemy's trying to get us to focus on. So perspective is really key, and seeing challenges as opportunities gives us a new perspective. I think a second thing is purpose. When we see challenges as opportunities, it helps us to see a purpose. And when we see it as an opportunity, we can look at this opportunity. If it's a sports contest and we're looking at this competition we're getting ready to go into, or this match or game, see that as a purpose. Our coach is putting us in this moment, or he's starting us, or she's starting us, and it gives us a purpose. They trust us, they believe in us, we want to go out and do our best. And I think what's important in that is that we see that purpose, and belief and trust are so important. And we talk about this all the time about playing from a because of mindset, not an if then mindset. So when we go into a game, or when we go into whatever it is you do in a leadership position or a key client meeting, something like that, that you see that not from an if-then standpoint. If I play well, then I'll feel good about myself, but a because of mindset. Because of the belief and trust that my peers and teammates have in me, because of the belief and trust that my coach has in me, I'm determined to have a great game. And so when we see challenges as opportunities, it gives us a purpose that our coach, our leader, whoever we're working with and for, whoever we're going into this contest with, this match, this game, that we see that as a purpose. They're putting us in this moment for a purpose. And, if we kind of scale that all the way up, I believe that, God has placed us in this time and space for a purpose and a plan. And so when we see that He's got a goal for us and a reason that we're in this moment. And so it gives us that higher purpose that we need to go out and play our best. And so perspective, purpose. And then the third P is passion. And I think when we see challenges as opportunities, we see that passion, that going out and playing loose, fierce, and free. And it allows us to have a passion to go out and be grateful for the opportunity that's before us, and be thankful for that, to know that we even have an opportunity to go be our best and pursue our best, and inspire our teammates to pursue their best as well. But also, it allows us to be faithful with that moment. And I talk to a lot of the athletes and teams that I'm working with right now and have worked with in the past about being grateful for the moments that we get, and then being faithful with them. And when we're faithful with them, we're going to give our best to the moment. We're going to give 100. We're going to make sure that we're fully engaged in the process, and that we're playing our best that we can on that particular day and that particular moment. And so playing with that passion, playing loose, fierce, and free is really, really important. And when we see challenges as opportunities, it gives us a chance to do that. So I just want to encourage you today to think about the challenges in your life, maybe the great opportunities that you have before you, and even if it's something that's going to be a hard thing, that you see that as an opportunity. But the key question is, how do you view challenges? And do you see them as opportunities? And will you see them as an opportunity to, again, have a new perspective about it, about your strengths, gifts, talents, about the purpose that you have for that moment and that opportunity. And then also that you go out with passion and that you fully engage in the strengths and gifts and talents and opportunities that God has given you today. And so as you view today and this week, I encourage you to see challenges as opportunities, and as always, to make the most of the moments in your life.